The Denver Nuggets, they're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves right now. The score is 9-41. Man, 9-41, man. This game is getting serious. 72-72. Fourth quarter. 9 minutes ago. Ooh, Kylie. What? Oh my God. Kylie just hit an impossible three. An impossible three. The score is now 75-72. 9 minutes still left to go. Game and in Denver. Yoke for the three. They're tied up. Nope. Yoke is 0 for 7 right now in tonight's game from three. Or it might be in the series. Maybe I got that wrong, but I don't know. 0 for 7 tonight. I ain't seen him shot that many threes, but maybe they said that wrong. Got me listening to the commentators while I'm trying to talk to y'all. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, Porter for the three. Oh, he missed. Yes. So right now, once again, it's 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Hey, Minnesota Timberwolves, they're up 3. Score 75-72. I told you who I had winning. And the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hey, they came back roaring, boy. They came back and they said, hey, we ain't going down without a fight. I like it. I like that fight of you, Minnesota. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all proving me right, man. Y'all are proving me right. And hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it. You understand me? So, with the Minnesota Timberwolves, hey, they up 4 right now. With 8 minutes to go. I told you who I had in this game. I told you who I had winning. So, hey, let's see if I am correct. Let's see if I picked my matchups correctly. And let's see if your boy, hey, it's right. Because I am right majority of the time. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say a majority of the time, but I'm right most of the time. But most of the time, yeah, you see, you feel me most of the time. Yeah, see, But seriously though, man, hey, it's very interesting right now to see this game and this series and how it's shaping up, man. Like I'm loving every bit of it. I really am. Hey, they doubling Anthony Edwards, but everybody else for the Minnesota Timberwolves right now is stepping up, man. And it's, great to see, at the end of the day, man, like this game is getting serious. Yoke finally just hit a 3, so that's good for, I guess, Denver. They still down 2, 8 minutes left. It's getting serious. It's getting serious. I told y'all this game, get your popcorn ready. Have your popcorn ready. I told you. Man, I love it. I love playoff basketball, man. I told y'all, I do not watch the NBA unless it's the playoffs. If it ain't the playoffs, then we don't need to talk. If it ain't the playoffs, then you can leave all that over there. All right, talk to me when the playoffs hit. The playoffs are here. But speaking of the playoffs, man, we could go ahead and touch on y'all. Man, we're gonna go ahead and touch on some of these other NBA teams. So the Pacers, if you don't know, why they just beat the New York Knicks, man. Why did the Pacers beat the New York Knicks, man? Let me tell you why. Because JALEN Brunson had a broken hand. JALEN Brunson was putting up 40 with a fractured hand. Come on now. He had that thing taped up damn near the whole playoffs. And he got to the point where at the end of the day, they couldn't ignore it anymore. So the Pacers, y'all are welcome. Y'all are lucky. But hey, at the end of the day, y'all won. I ain't gonna be no hater. And so to the Indiana Pacers, and so to Indianapolis, I know y'all lit. I know they turned up out there. Your boy might have to make a return. Psych. I'm cool. But anyway, seriously though, the Indiana Pacers, they are moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals. But guess what? You better bring out the brooms because they're going to get swept by the Celtics. The Celtics, guess what? You've made it to the NBA Finals. Congratulations. The Eastern Conference Finals will go like something like this. Bring out the brooms, like I just said. Because the Celtics, they're going to go ahead and make quick work out of Indiana. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think the Celtics going to come in, and I don't think the Celtics going to play with them. I think potentially now, Porzingis might even come back, later on in this series. Potentially, he'll probably play in the NBA Finals. I guess we're going to find out. But, for now, though, it's interesting to see, how it plays out with, the Pacers making it this far and making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. The New York Knicks, they were supposed to be here. Jalen Brunson didn't play tonight in this Game 7. That's life. Sometimes, if he probably would have played with that broken or fractured hand, it probably would have got worse. Maybe required surgery. Mess around can end his career. So at the end of the day, Jalen Brunson, you play your ass off. You prove that, you finna, when they pay you next, boy, you finna take care of generations. Brunson, you feel me? New York, they done got their star. So y'all gonna be back next year. Hopefully y'all can pick up another piece or two in the offseason. Maybe y'all can get Donovan Mitchell. I'd like to see him in New York. But, the Pacers won tonight because there was no Jalen Brunson playing for the New York Knicks. They're his team, man. They're his team. The Knicks don't go on and win this many games and actually be a goddamn show like the old Knicks back in the day in the 90s without Jalen Brunson. They don't get this far without Jalen Brunson. So thank him for getting out this far. At the end of the day, he had a fractured hand. He didn't play, like I said. Congratulations to the Pacers making it, to the next round. But at the end of the day, like I always said, since the Bucks got eliminated, the Celtics, congratulations on making it to the Eastern. Well, not even to the Eastern Conference Finals, to the finals. My bad. Congratulations to the Celtics for making it to the finals. Let's move on. Now, in the West, that team, them dogs, the Mavs, I called it. I said that the Mavs, I said that them boys was going to go ahead and do what? They did what to who? Yeah, the Mavs. They did the goddamn thing. They ended up beating the OKC Thunder in 6. And Kyrie and Luka, them boys showed up, man. And they proven, we can work together. Kyrie and Luka, they looking like they want to compete. They looking like they want to make it to the NBA Finals. You feel me? They looking like they're going to give whoever win tonight, either Minnesota or Denver, they're going to have their work cut out for them playing the Mavs. Because guess what? That boy Kyrie and that boy Luka Doncic, they looking like they can be some. I ain't saying that they is some. I'm not saying it's going to be some. All I'm saying is, Kyrie and that boy Luka Doncic, it's going to get serious now. It's going to get serious. And I'm here for it. I am here for it. You understand? Like, man, it's going to get very good, very fast. You feel me? The Mavs, I feel like they're going to take whichever team wins tonight to a game 6 or 7 next round. The Mavs going to be a tough out. They will be. And now, if you don't know, I'm still watching this Minnesota Timberwolves game versus the Denver Nuggets. Minnesota is up by 3. The score is 81 to Denver's 78 with 6 minutes to go in the game. It's getting serious out here. It's getting very serious. I told y'all, bring your popcorn. You have your popcorn ready. Because this game is, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Hey, I told you who I had winning. Minnesota gonna do the damn thing. Minnesota up right now. But that boy, Luka? I say Luka. That boy Yoke. The Joker? He ain't going for none of that. He already got a double-double. Damn, we're trying to go ahead and go for that trip dub. Hey, it's getting serious right now. I got Minnesota. It's 6 minutes to go in the game. Minnesota is up by 3. So, now they up by 4. Still 6 minutes to go in the game. Gobert just hit a free throw. Man, this game is getting serious, though. This game is serious. But like I said, whoever wins this game, they will have to see the Mavs. The Mavs going to take them to 6 games. Bare minimum. They're going to take them to 6 games, bare minimum. The Mavs going to get 2 wins off of whoever they play. Because Luka and Kyrie have proven to me that they can at least get 1 or 2 wins. Playing any opponent in this series. I believe they dialed in. I believe they locked in. And for them, at the end of the day, them shooters, all they need is a game or 2 to be shooters. And they're going to have a game or 2 where they are shooters. And they're going to have a game or 2 where they are putting up numbers and they are doing the goddamn thing. So I'm here for it. I want to see it. So now it's less than 6 minutes to go in the game. The score is 83, Minnesota, to Denver, 78. Anthony Edwards just came down the court. He took a drive. No foul call. The score has Denver down 5 points with less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Less than 6 minutes, actually. Man, it's getting serious. It is getting serious. Hey, Anthony Edwards. Hey, go ahead and finish the goddamn thing, my guy. Come on, we ain't saying no. Hey, we ain't getting off a stream. We ain't getting off of here until that fat lady sing and the buzzer sound. But moving on and switching gears to another topic. My boy, Bronny James. Yes, Bronny James. Yes, the son of LeBron James, the legend, the GOAT. In some people's words, in some people's eyes, some of the delusional people. But nah, we ain't going to talk about all that. But LeBron James, his son, if you don't know, Bronny James, attended USC, averaged 4 points. He declared potentially to be in the transfer portal or put his head in the NBA draft and get drafted. He just had his NBA draft combine. He just went to it. Going into it, he was ranked the 96th player to be eligible for the draft. And on ESPN's predictions of the overall grades and the overall vision and the overall mock drafts that you see everywhere, he was ranked 96th. After going to the draft combine, after having a day where he didn't play so well in the scrimmage, I heard, then proving his worth, having, 4 points, 4 rebounds, leading this team to a nice little victory, during the draft combine, playing on that draft combine team, competing against some other kids in the draft. He did the same. He weighed in at 210 pounds. He is 6'1.5". He also, did his thing and shot one day, 19 or 24, I believe. So after the draft combine, it earned him being 59th after coming from 96th to being 59th in the top 60, basically predicted to potentially get drafted into the NBA this year. He's ranked 59th. So it's a chance. It's a possibility. He can do it. I believe he can. But it is just yet to be seen. So, Bronny James, him even having a shot of being looked at after averaging 4 points, after potentially coming off I don't really want to, bring up old stuff, but he did have, a heart condition where it almost put him out, for extensive time, and that's why I felt like it set him back, going into this year because he couldn't really do anything during the summer because he was battling back from that heart incident that happened, and with all this and him being projected as the 59th player to be taken in this draft, or to be projected as the 59th best player in this draft. It's going to get interesting. It was reported that he talked to the Lakers and interviewed with the Lakers, during the draft combine. I don't know any other teams that he talked with, but with this, I mean, Bronny James, man, at the end of the day, it is nepotism because your dad is LeBron James. And I understand that you said that you don't just want to be known as LeBron James' son, but you will forever be known as LeBron James' son, and at the end of the day, it's going to take you damn near having a career that maybe sniffs his a little bit for you not to be compared your whole life or your whole career to your dad. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take you being the second coming of your dad. And there's rumors on the street that might be your younger brother, Bryce. I'm just saying. So with Bronny James, him coming out, I believe he should go back to college. But, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you only going to learn, by playing with NBA players. You only get better by playing with NBA players, being on an NBA team. So if my pops could get me into the NBA, shit, get me into the NBA, pops. What's up? Hey, it is what it is. We can play with each other in a couple of years after, your contract's up in LA. LA might mess around, even draft Bronny. Or shoot, if I'm a team out there, knowing LeBron want to play with his son, hey, Bronny, come on. I'm going to take you. What's up? Bron, come on. We need them tickets, baby. Y'all can play together. We'll be get bad for a couple of years, not doing nothing, but we watching y'all two play together. Oh, my God. Look at that. The greatest thing in there for the next 1 year, 2 years until LeBron retire. If I'm a team, I'll fuck around and do it. Hey, LeBron said he want to play with his son. So come on, Bron. Your son over here. Come on. Don't you want to play with him? Come on. We got him on the contract for 3-4 years. You got to come play with us over here. Yeah, I'll draft Bronny James. Heck yeah. Sit right over there, Bronny. Get better till your dad comes. I'm just saying. But it's going to be interesting, man. It's definitely going to get interesting. All right. Bronny, I believe at the end of the day, he will continue to get better. He will, be a player in the league, maybe like a Drew Holiday, maybe like who was a player that plays? Gabe Vincent, who plays for the Lakers. Maybe a Caruso. I can see, potentially, Bronny coming into the league and doing some damage, doing a little bit of damage. You'll always be compared to your pops. You'll always be looked at as, LeBron James Jr. to some people, and to some people's eyes. You will probably never be as good as your pops. That's just us being realistic. Your little brother very well might be better than you. That's just a potentially chance, but everybody's little brother could potentially be better than him until he ain't, and until you prove yourself in the league. So, Bronny, hey, I want you to do your goddamn thing. F the haters. F the people who doubted you. And hey, if you want to get drafted, go ahead and keep your hat into the draft this year. And let the chips fall where they may. You'll get picked up by somebody. Go ahead, do your goddamn thing, Bronny. Hey, I'm here for it. Might be a little nepotism going on if you get drafted. Not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, Bronny, do what you gotta do, man. Like I said, if my pops was in Hey, Pops, get me in through the back door. Get me in through the back door. I want to play in the lead now. Get me in, Pops. Hey, I'll do the same thing. Bronny, you ain't gonna be able to run from that name though. You're the second coming, supposedly. But your brother might be really the second coming. But that's another story for another day. We're just gonna let the chips fall where they may and see down the road. But Bronny, I mean, hey, if you stick to coming out, kudos to you, my guy. You don't get picked up, and just make the best of your time wherever you land, and work your ass off to just become a better player and should prove your self-worth that you won't always have to be known as just LeBron's son. Point blank, period. But now, hey, it's getting to crunch time now. The Denver Nuggets are losing. Yes, they're losing. They are losing. To who? To who? The Minnesota Timberwolves. It is less than 4 minutes to go in the game. They're losing 89 to 82. It is a Nick and Tuck game. They are actually now losing 92 to 82. And man, I told y'all Minnesota was gonna win. That boy Murray just went to the bench. They down 10 with 3 minutes left in the game. It looked like it's a timeout because I'm seeing the starters go to the bench. But at first I thought they were just taking their starters out. But I'm like, bro, it's still 10 minutes left in the game. Like, I mean, not 10 minutes, still 3 minutes left in the game. Still a 10-point ball game. Like, at the end of the day, nah, keep our best players out there. Let's see if they can come back. But they did just choke a 15-point deficit. Well, it's 15-point lead, as far as Minnesota goes. And, man, they lost. I'm calling the game right now with 3 minutes to go. 10-point lead. Minnesota up. Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing the Dallas Mavericks. And this is going to be a hell of a goddamn series. I'm excited. I am here for it. And, yeah, it's go time. It is goddamn go time. And, hey, I want to see what Minnesota does in this next round. I want to see what Kyrie and Luka come with. I want to see what Anthony Edwards still got left in the tank after this long-ass series and a battle. But they proved they worth. Defense held strong. Hey, the Minnesota Timberwolves are playing the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. A finals I'm sure nobody really predicted, if we're being honest. But, hey, this is going to be a hell of a goddamn series. This series going to 6 to 7 games. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. The Dallas Mavericks and the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. This series will be going to goddamn 7 games. Guaranteed. Watch. And then, you want to hear my early NBA Finals prediction? The Celtics playing the Mavericks. No, I'm guessing. The Celtics playing the Timberwolves, obviously. But, hey, Kyrie, Luka Doncic, make me a believer. Kyrie, hey, y'all play. Hey, this is a hell of a matchup. Y'all don't really got nobody to really match up with Rudy Gobert or Karl Anthony Towns. So it's going to take Kyrie going off and Luka going off. But this series, guarantee will go to 6 to 7 games. Guaranteeing it. And I got my money on the Timberwolves just because they have a better defense. They're bigger. They're longer. They're faster. The Dallas Mavs, they got Luka. They got Kyrie. They got shooters. They got scorers. At the end of the day, they can put some points up. But will they be able to prevail? Will they be able to actually stop? Maybe Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe a Gobert in the hole. Maybe a Karl Anthony Towns driving. Because Luka ain't playing no defense. Kyrie ain't playing no defense. So who the hell stopping somebody? Seriously, think about that. When the Mavs now take on the Timberwolves. Who the hell is going to stop somebody? Seriously. I don't know who. Let me know. I'm hoping somebody stop them, but I'm not holding my breath. But guess what? We're going to find out. We're going to definitely find out. But, hey, man, it's been a hell of a episode. You know, hey, I told y'all, we had a Gemz-packed episode. Weekend Gemz was live and well tonight. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I appreciate y'all showing your boy some love. You know, at the end of the day, the Western Conference Finals matchup will be great. The Eastern Conference Finals matchup won't be so great. I got the Pacers getting swept by the Celtics. I got the Minnesota Timberwolves beating the Mavs in 6 or 7 games. And then I got the Timberwolves playing the Celtics in a hell of a fucking NBA Finals. So, hey, you heard it here first. The predictions are serious. Gems on Gems was given in this episode. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for showing me some love. I'm finna watch the end of this game and, you know, soak in my victory. You know, I called the Mavs a win and I called the Timberwolves a win. So your boy feeling good right now. I'm feeling good. You know, your boy doing his thing. Hey, ESPN, undisputed. Hey, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. Nightcat. Oh, come on, man. Give me on there now. Come on. But seriously, man, I'm finna watch the rest of this game. You should too. Thank y'all for coming back, and thank you for tuning into the Golden Gems podcast with your host, Relly. And hey, make sure you do me a favor and send this to your mommy, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lil Johnny, Lil Timmy, Lil Susie, Lil Billy, Lil Bolly Bo, Lil Joanna, everybody. Make sure you send this to everybody so that way they can get these gems. All right? Don't keep all these gems to yourself. All right? Weekend Gems. Hey, another episode in the books. I appreciate you coming back. I appreciate you tuning in. And hey, guess what? We are. Hey, deuces. Hey, should we go? Yeah, we go.
Hey, we live now, really.